Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about Notion, but particularly it's going to be projects on Notion. Notion is an amazing workspace that helps people put all their ideas together, capture all their thoughts, and people are able to work together as a team or even individually, where you have seamless operations, easy way to find tasks, an easy way to plan and build on the projects that you are working on. So today I'm going to take you through Notion projects, which is something that I use to be able to get myself organized. I have so many projects. Some are individuals, some are co-projects with other people, and some just are things in the planning phases as I continue to build and grow in the different things that I'm doing. So Notion really helps me to put all of that together, have operations in one place, have all my tasks and needs in one place. I can even attach files from the drive inside my Notion workspace, so I don't always have to go and look for the drive every time I need a file or anytime anybody needs anything. So I really do hope you enjoy the video. It is a quick tutorial. As I say in the video and towards the end, in case there's anything I can help with, I'll be more than likely to help you with it. Please make it in the comment section below. I can be able to see it and then I'll get to it. And then the other elements of Notion that I'd like to share with you, but that of course would come in the future. So as for now, enjoy this video. In case of any comments and feedbacks, do please use the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. You can just go to the Google tab as I have here and just type Notion, which I have before. So I'm just going to click that and it should be able to take me directly to the Notion page on the search bar, as you can see here. And just right up here, you'll find Notion, which is a productivity software. Now, all you have to do is click. Notion is the connected workspace where better, faster work happens. Now with AI, which is very interesting to me. So now what you would do is, of course, go here to download. You have options for whether you want to use iOS and Android. So yes, it works on your phones, which makes it extra seamless. You don't have to always open your computer. They do have a Mac and Windows version, depending on which kind of a laptop you're using. And then you can be able to download whichever one works for you. So if I click here, because I have a MacBook, it's going to automatically tell me to download for Mac OS, but I don't need to do that since I already have it on my computer. So that's how you get to Notion through the Google search page. So what we're going to do here is I am going to exit my full screen and then come down here to where the Notion app is. As you can see, I have it in my toolbar, I have it in my taskbar because I'm always using it. And so I always like to have it near. So I'm going to click that. And then this is a page I was working on. But before we get to that, I just want to quickly show you what is here on the sides. You have your panel right here on the side. This is where you have all your projects. And so leave all this technical stuff. This Nyadak is Notion. So for example, like this. So you can have a shared pages or shared projects. So for example, this one here is titled Europe 2024. It is because my friends and I are planning a Europe trip, which includes Paris 2024, which I'll talk about shortly. And so having that shared workspace allows us to be able to put in information about the trip. As each person is doing their research and doing their part, they can just add it, and it's all going to be in one place for all of us to see and all of us to add comments and all of us to edit. And then also if there's better deals, some of the activities we want to do, you can be able to attach an activity, details and everything. I think maybe I can do another video one day, how to do something like this. I think it will be really helpful because there's so many things within that I'd like to show you guys. The nerd in me is so excited. So we'll leave that for today, but we can definitely come back to it another day. So here you find the section called private, which means these are my private pages, things that are for me, not necessarily for everybody. Here I have preparatory notes for a project I'm working on. This is Paris 2024. In case you haven't heard, And I don't know why you haven't heard, because I don't think you're sleeping under a rock. I don't think we have people who sleep under rocks. But anyway, South Sudan basketball is going to the Olympics, and the Olympics is happening in Paris in July of 2024. And so we have to go and represent. We just had a great run at the FIBA World Cup in Manila just last month. And it is out of that we qualified for the Olympics. And so this lovely, beautiful little country in East Africa is going to Paris. We're going to show our skills on that court, and we're going to do our best. So my friends and I are also planning to go to Paris within that Euro trip to also support our team, to carry the flag of our country, and be out here. Be out here. And so, the next one is with the template in which I'm going to be using to explain to you guys today how I use Notion for my projects. This one right here is my personal projects. A lot of it is confidential, so of course I cannot show you. I have my vision board. I have some of the goals that I have my saving goals. I also have a page of my financial strategy, which includes my savings, my plans for investments and all those things. And then subscriptions. This one helps me keep track of my subscriptions, because you know how you have so many small subscriptions, $5 here, $10 here, $10 here. All you see is just money leaving your account, and you're like, how is this happening? So it just helps me to keep track of all the subscriptions I have, like Spotify. I have iCloud. I need that space on iCloud. So I'm keeping all of them in here. Allows me to track how much I need to pay and when is my due date. I also have a daily planner, which I don't use a lot because I find it easier to just use my notebook since I can open and close. But it also helps to have this one so that when I'm running around with my laptop or it's a full day at the office, sometimes it's easier since the laptop is already open. I can just open the daily planner and see what I have for the day. The rest are not that important, but I'll quickly run through them. Habit tracker, weekly to-do list, work schedule, content tweets, timeline for my podcast, and all that other extra stuff I keep adding on a daily basis. So yes. So how do you, now the configuration for Notion is it's not 100% simple, because again, it depends on your needs and what you want. You might be setting up a project, or maybe you just want a page to write down some notes, or maybe you need a page to, put like your content calendar. So you need a timetable type of thing. So I'm not really going to get into that today. I think that can be a separate video. If you are all interested in that, I can do that separately, mainly because today I just want to talk about the projects page, and I don't want to make this video too long and get into too much details outside of what exactly it is I want to talk about. So let's go directly to the Notion projects page. So what you want to do here is, Notion projects already exist here on your Notion workspace. And so what you want to do is customize it. Now, I would suggest that you duplicate this and not just use the one that already exists, because once you duplicate, you're able to now come back and duplicate from the original one again, in case you have a new set of projects that you don't want to mix with your other project workspace, right? So what you'd like to do is, from the original, just come and click these 3 dots, and then you will press duplicate, and then it will bring something like what I have here, exactly like this. And then now you can be able to customize it to exactly what it is you need it for, without touching the original, which stays clean and fresh in case you need to duplicate it again next time for a whole new set of projects. And so I'm going to start from the very top. Another beautiful thing about Notion is that you can decorate it the way you want. You can be able to put pictures that inspire you. You can put pictures that are related to the project you're working on. Maybe it helps you visualize better. It helps you think better. And I think that's a very beautiful thing. So for example, like this, where the cover is, I can be able to change the cover. I don't necessarily want to change the cover because this helps me, but I just want to show you. You have options. There's a gallery, there's an internal gallery on Notion, so you can pick any of those, or you can upload a picture from your computer. If you already have something that inspires you, if you have it from a link. They also have an integration for Unsplash, which is a free source website, I believe, for images. You can also search keywords for some of the images you want, and you can be able to bring something up that will help you. Then now you can just put it there and find inspiration out of it. Here you have an icon. It is customizable. You can pick whatever icon that helps best represent the projects that you're doing. Again, you have emojis, you have icons, and you can also custom upload a specific, maybe it might even be the logo of your company, if the projects are for your company and you just want the company logo to be there to help you remember that this is for the company, or all those type of things. You can be able to do that. Now, right here, so where it says explain Notion, that's where you put the title. So if it is, for example, Sarah's Bakery, you can be able to put Sarah's Bakery up here and then maybe add any more information you'd like to add in order to explain better what the workspace is about. Now, let's come to the nitty-gritty of the matter. So you have different views here. You can view the tasks and all your projects by project, or you can view them in a board manner, which means they will stand like this, or you can view them in an all tasks manner, which can also be easier sometimes. Then you can only see the tasks that you need and not necessarily every single thing on the page. Things like that. And so now what I'm going to do is go back to projects. Let's start with the first one. So for example, what I have here is, for example, individual side project. I'd like to create an ebook, for example, right? So that's the name of my task. So what you would do is just come here and press new. You will write whatever task it is that you have, and then what is the status, who is assigned. For example, if it's just you, it can just show you on where assignee is, or if there's other people, you can add them and then you'll all show up and they'll all get notifications when it comes relation to that task. You can add a due date, and then you can add what kind of priority is it? Is it high priority, medium, low priority, which helps also the people see maybe how fast this needs to be done, which is usually very helpful when it comes to tasks related to projects that have deadlines. People are able to see, okay, maybe you need to get on this immediately. The next one, you have summary. Here's where you can write a summary of the task. Helps quickly understand what's going on. There's also another property, like for example here you can add a variety of properties. All you have to do is press this plus sign, and then they give you options of the properties you want to add, which I think is very beautiful, depending on the task you're doing. But my last property here is Google Drive, because some of these projects are co-projects. So we have documents on Google Drive that support that task. So I'm able to just link it here. And anytime somebody needs to access that document, they don't have to keep going to search through Google Drive. They can just click on it right here and it will take them directly to that file, which I think is something really beautiful. And so this is the same thing that happens for every single little one. So for example, here I have Notion preparation video, which is what I should have done when I was preparing for this video, but I never finished them, and just decided to just record this off the cuff anyway, which I think will still turn out beautiful. Another project I have is my social media. I really want to take advantage of my social media and use it brand-wise. I will talk more about that in a different video, which is going to be a sit down, because I really do want to talk a lot about social media and mental health, like seriously. So I'm going to leave that for the video. And if it comes out before this, I'll link it. If it comes out after this, I'll remind you guys during that video. So something I want to do is post daily. For example, it's in progress. Assignee is only me who's involved with that. Then I have to add a due date, what's my priority, my summary, and my Google Drive. So that's basically what sort of happens. And then down here, I added an extra toggle, because then now it allows me to like put extra emphasis on deadlines that I may have. So if you see here, I have a report that I need to submit by October 1st. And so I have that on deadlines just to remember. And then we have the South Sudan Internet Governance Forum that's happening on October 10th. I also have a deadline on that so that I don't forget in the midst of all the crazy things. And so this is just basically the breakdown of this Notion page, projects page. It can be customized in many different ways, and I think it'd be amazing if someone wants to use it, we can go over it. We can even find other ways to customize it. I think that will be really fun and really helpful. When it comes to the panel, you can just press here. The panel will go to the side, giving you a full screen of your page, and you can be able to add your tasks as necessary and as needed. You can also add other properties, as I said earlier, that will help with putting together all the information you need for that project. And then, of course, if you need to add a new group, all you have to do is come down here where it says add a group. You click that, and then you can, if it already exists, then you can click on it. But if it's new, you can say, for example, getting ready, or no, let me say, get ready with me. What am I doing? Okay, get ready with me videos. And then you can just click new, get ready with me videos and projects. And then it will pop up like this, just like all the rest. And then you can add a new task, for example, which I might say is film outfits, right? So that is a task. What is the thing? It has not been started. So you have not started, in progress, done, archived. So it's not started, so it's not started. And then assignee is, for example, me. So I'm going to put myself there. I'm going to give myself a due date of the 30th, right? So that's going to be there. It is high priority. And then I can be able to write a summary. I'm not going to do that now because that's just a lot of information. But yes, I can do a summary, which helps me remember what it is I need for that specific task. And then maybe I can do a script or everything and then just put it right here. So that is basically Notion for now. I would definitely want to add more based on individual needs. Because Notion is very a personal thing. It's not social media, for example. It's not Twitter, it's not Instagram, where it's an interface for everybody and everybody uses the same interface. Notion is for you. Notion is for you to be able to plan yourself better. So you will have to end up putting a lot of things that are personal to you, and you usually wouldn't want to share all of that with the world. And so I would really love to help if there's South Sudanese professionals, young people doing business, doing side projects. I would love to help wherever I can to be able to integrate people into these systems like Notion, because I think they're very beneficial, especially when you have group projects. Having to call people every day can be very frustrating, can be very annoying, and it's not all the time that we don't always have the time to waste time calling people to get things done. We can just have them in one space and people can be able to access it from there. So that's it from me for now. See you soon. Let's exit. I would love to see you soon. I'm filming this in the middle of my work day, and so I just thought I can do this quickly and show you guys something that can benefit you. You can start practicing throughout the week, and then hopefully it will be really helpful for you, your business, your projects, and everything that you're doing. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I can be able to reach to them faster down below and attend to each person's personal needs, and then we can see moving forward. As I said, I hope you would love to stay around. I have more content coming. Please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the infrastructure in South Sudan. We're trying to grow content and knowledge in South Sudan, and I would love you to be a part of my contribution to that. So until next time, bye.